Hello YouTube, my name is Plazukas, and today's video is going to be on Zach Rohr, otherwise known as his online personality, Asmongold. Asmongold has not streamed Wuthering Waves since launch. However, yesterday he finally did his first initial stream. And unlike Tectone and Mtashed, Asmongold has been playing Wuthering Waves for a week offline. He showed his account. He's at Battle Pass 39, although did not purchase the Battle Pass, but as you'll see in the video, he does purchase within a few minutes of him streaming. There is no ads on the actual video that I'm about to showcase. So as far as I can understand, it is not being promoted. It is not a paid or a required stream by Asmongold to cover Wuthering Waves. However, again, I don't know the back end deals. They all have various LLCs and organizations, and who knows pays what and how much it can get, unfortunately lost in, the sauce essentially. So who knows how much money is being transferred, through companies, and then, neither of them know, and they just get paid regardless. I can't speak to that specifically, but I'll just go on the merits that I can see and actually just highlight the difference between Tectone, Mtashed, and someone like Asmongold as it pertains to Wuthering Waves. And I know that this is a bit of a conundrum because Asmongold has streamed Honkai Star Rail. He's done sponsored streams. He spent a lot of money, and obviously that was reimbursed. And I know Tectone also, and Mtashed has done the same thing. And they give back to the community, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear any of that. That all perpetually feeds into their own system, okay? What you have to understand about Twitch streamers is that charity streams, okay, giving back to the community, although, listen, okay, big wall here, okay? Just listen, in this wall right here, okay, regardless of what I say outside, that is a good thing. I'm not here to suggest that, charity, giving back to the community is a bad thing, okay? In this wall, it is a perfectly good thing, okay? That will always be the case. That's never going to change. However, outside that wall, it feeds into their ability to be more popular. It feeds into their ability to get new subs because people just are overly supportive of someone that is charitable, that it gives back. It's just good in almost all cases. Regardless of that, in that box, this is a good thing and there is no caveats. I get that. Let me be very clear. But I have to always be critical because I don't think anything is worth talking about unless you're willing to have a debate and open-ended conversation. And some people will say that I'm closed-minded, and I might be, but I'm trying to evolve this conversation to the best of my ability. But I'm going to continue to hold pretty firm on my very hardcore stance as a video gamer. But I hear you. I'm listening. We'll see how that evolves over time, if it ever does. So let's get to the Asmongold or Zach Rohr stream, I guess, in this particular case, so that we can highlight some of the differences between someone like Asmongold and someone like Tectone and Mtashed.
Myself. PGR had auto battle for mats.
He's just wrapping up.
It'd be nice to have that, but
he's just wrapping up
I
his
don't really
stuff.
care. Like, I can finish it really fast anyway. I can do it in 10 seconds.
And I want to get to a point.
Okay. And we'll go turn this back in, and then we'll do the spins.
Okay. That's the thing I wanted to highlight. The spins. He's only been covering, like, he had his reaction stream, right? Which he always does now, for the most part. And he was streaming for about... That's 34, right? You probably can't see what I'm doing here. Let me show you that. All right, let me show you this. Okay, this is about... This is when he started, so 34 into... So about 30 minutes. He was streaming for about 30 minutes. He was doing his dailies, doing all the normal stuff that you do, as you play the game and progress normally. Obviously, if you're free to play, you do that consistently so that you don't lose progress. And now we're at the point where he's going to spend. He has not streamed this game the entirety of its release. And the first time he does stream it, he is going to spend on this account. That is a start. Asmongold technically is more successful than Hexjuice, Tectone, and MTash put together, I would assume, at this point in his career. And the fact that he is willing to support games is a big improvement from the previous individuals that I'm talking to. Now, I know Hexjuice is a spender as well. And I've made this very clear. I don't care how much you spend. I don't care if you spend a 99 cents as a successful content creator who's covering this game, or, you know, infinite amounts of money. I don't care. Like, obviously, I want responsibility with games. I don't want people who have an addiction to play video games. So I always want to be very clear about that. And I don't want people that are younger, you know, below the age of 18, to be impressed upon or manipulated to feel the need to, you know, spend, even though they can't technically, although they probably could, because I think they have bank accounts now that they can get. But anyway, regardless of that, this has been my whole entire philosophy. I want people to spend. And Asmongold, Zach, is spending money. And we're going to showcase that right now.
They're called executive account managers.
Well, we will be showcasing that. Let me go. Let me fast forward here a little bit, because he's going to have some issues with payment.
Now it's working, I think. Idea. Man.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys.
So now let's highlight.
Now
let's highlight this other aspect of this video. 1 second, and let's show the differences. Now, and I alluded to this at the beginning, I think. If not, here's where I'm going to allude to it. I was called out by Tectone. I was asked, show me how someone should pull on it. And let me play that video for everybody, because clearly, and now we have the reaction upon reactions upon reactions. I get how this looks, but here it is.
Holy fuck. What is that? So Plazookas, I want you to make a follow-up video to this. And I want you to show me how to play a gacha game without hyping people up to pull. And I want you to show me how to play gacha games the right way. I want to know how do I play gacha games like a good Christian boy?
Okay. Now, regardless of the good Christian boy aspect of it, because I'm not religious, not that you care. Here's the example that you're asking for, Tectone, and maybe I'll even edit that out of the reaction video I make of you reacting to my video.
Already. Make sure. Okay. Oh wow, it's got a little exclamation point. Oh man. String master. Why can't I click on it? It doesn't let me click on the thing. Okay. I feel like I'm probably gonna get this. Do you have existing pity? I don't think so. No. All right. It's time. I feel like, because I'm pretty good at this game, I feel like I deserve to get it early. What do you guys think?
Okay. Obviously, when I reacted to your... Okay. Obviously, when I reacted and I talked about Tectone regarding his video and the truth video, I said that there was a lot of spectacle and grandeur. Now, obviously, everybody has their little ritual before they pull on a gacha game. I cannot deny that. Now, I didn't know that Tectone always had the white jacket. You know, I didn't know that that was something he did. I'll have to look back on his videos when I react to the video that he made of me reacting to the truth video and see how many times that white jacket actually comes in and hold him to that. So I understand that we all have a ritual, okay? And obviously Zach here is having a ritual, but he's not He's not getting up. He's not walking around. He's not spinning around. He's not bringing in other people. Now I think he's done that in Honkai before when it's a sponsored stream, but this is not sponsored. This is just somebody nonchalantly playing the game. He's already progressed this game, you know, for the past 7 days when he could on his off time as a video gamer, not as a content creator. And he's coming here spending money naturally like people would do in a gacha game. Like, this is a normal thing that people do in gacha games. This ain't Elden Ring. This ain't Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I got my second 10 pole. Yeah, I feel like I do deserve it, right? What do you think? True? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, that was a little bit of hype, clearly. Okay, and if you want to say, oh, I'm being a hypocrite, oh, well, he's hyping it up, he's talking to his chat, yes, it is. Okay, that's true. But there are levels here. Okay? Tectone is at a 10 hype level. Asmongold's like at a 3 or 4. Okay? Now, clearly, based on any scale of, you know, hype, then sure, I'm a hypocrite. But I'm going to hopefully give anybody watching this a bit of I'm gonna hope that you understand where I'm coming from here, okay? But if not, again, you've already been leaving bad, you know, bad stuff in the comments. Just keep on doing that, okay? Keep on downvoting me if you feel like I'm a hypocrite. It's not gonna change anything.
Oh my god. I didn't get it. This is ridiculous.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation.
He's not going, oh, I didn't get it.
I see.
Wow.
What's on your mind today?
All right. Okay. Nice. Bro, man, yeah, I'm happy. This is great. Holy shit, man.
I mean, talk about someone who spent money and then got a 4-star and is that positive. Obviously, it's a new character. He gets to play with it. Clearly, most people would. So, fair is fair. But this is a great example of how you do it. You have to go to the extreme. And now this example is a bit different. Asmongold is not free to play. He is paying for his polls. Okay? And it doesn't give him, I don't think, in my opinion, you know, and this is my own opinion, my own philosophy. It doesn't mean he should be like overly over the top, but if he wants to be, sure, he's paying money to do this. That is a true gamble. So I would be more forgiven if Asmongold did it over some free-to-play Tectonian, you know, that's doing it for content. And also while it's being sponsored.
Yeah, I didn't even have her.
Now,
Wow.
again, he highlights the physics. You want to call me a hypocrite because he's doing it as well, a little bit here and there, a little showmanship, fine. Tectone's at a 10. Asmongold's at a 3 or 4. Levels here, man. Levels. Okay, maybe a 5 or a 6.
What a game. What a fucking
Maybe a 7.
game. Wow. Jesus, dude. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. S tier? Yeah, apparently. All right. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Like, what is this?
Whether you need help with working out,
Oh, I hate this guy.
feel
This guy's so dumb, bro. Get the fuck out of here. This is an old man. Oh my god, bro. Come on. Is it Discord mod? He is. Fuck. Okay. Let's go again. He looks dumb, but he goes good with the inland. Maybe. Alright.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Asmongold Zach gets Yinlin on this poll. Obviously, this is the same poll based on pity that Tectone get it. Because Tectone tried to correct me and say he got it on the 20th poll. Yes, he did, but he had also 10 previous that were already stacked up. So he got on his 30th poll from the last time he got a 5-star. Now, Zach didn't know if he had built up any pity. He didn't actually check the system to see. So this could just be a natural 30 poll. Now, here's where I want to react to Tectone's criticism of me saying that this game is rigged. There have been conspiracy theories, and that's all they are at this point, okay? Clearly. Of companies knowing what accounts people are using, specifically content creators, and being able to kind of do some things on the back end to make it a little bit more, let's say, easier for them to poll on things at times, right? Now, this is a conspiracy theory. This is just my on-the-cuff opinion or observation, let's just say. I have no evidence of this. The likelihood of it being true is probably, 0. Let's just say for legality perspective. But there are people that, have talked about this. This is something that is the perception of gacha games, and I would not put it past a company who's trying to make money to boost up content creators' ability to pull on things. Now, when I reference this, I'm specifically talking about Madden games or the sports games that are in this genre. Apparently, there is some, speculation that those are the games that are getting boosted probabilities. And as far as I know, there's no real agency, and even if there is an agency for trying to oversee some of these probability rates and whether or not everybody is equally being checked on the same probability. It's all different companies. It's all different countries that encompass this. So you have, China, you have Japan, you have the United States, and so every agency would have to oversee all of their particular regions, right? And I know that the United States has an agency, but as most things in government right now, they are overworked and underfunded and understaffed. So the chances of them going to any content creator and or trying to validate those accounts and you have to talk to China in order to get access to some of this information, which is probably not even possible, is very unlikely. So they have the ability, if they really wanted to play this kind of if they wanted to do this, they could potentially. Now, and I know this is walking the line, and I want to make it very clear. Purely speculation, conspiratorial, all of that applies. This is most likely not happening, and I would say for legality purposes, it's not happening. But there is a chance, and is it coincidence that both Tectone and Asmongold gets it on their first 3 polls? You'll have to decide.
All right, it's a third one. Holy shit. Bro, winners win. God damn. I got it also. Yeah, lose the 50. No, it's a 50% chance I get it, but I'm gonna get it for sure. I'm not even worried about it. Okay.
To be fair, and I said this was going to be a different tone. The same rhetoric that's being used in Asmongold's video right now. He's like, I'm going to get it for sure. And winners, like the hype level. It's there, but it's not nearly anywhere close to what Tectone was. We're at the high, we're at a 7 for Asmongold, and that's probably given it too much credit. It's probably like a 5. It's probably right in the middle range as far as hype level. Tectone's is at a 10. You have a cosplayer. You're changing outfits. You're standing up. You're yelling to the top of your lungs. You're dancing around. That's a 10. 11. 11 out of 10. That's insane. Asmongold has not left his seats. Yes, he's doing this. He's being expressive. So he's not. It's clearly not a 0. He's probably like a 5, maybe a 7 if I'm being fair and nice.
Here we go. Don't worry about it. Encore? She's really good. I don't even care. If I get her, I'm happy. All right. The one that I don't want the cat boy. That's the one I don't want. Okay? Praying Lion, I do not want him. Why? I do not. Lin Yang, yeah, there it is.
G'day. What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Okay, great. Yeah, sure. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, next. Damn, I got 3. Bro, I'm getting lucky today. This is a good day for me. I'm getting nervous. I swear to God, if I get that cat boy.
So it's a 7 out of 10, right? All these little nuances, you know, the ritual that is pulling for gacha. So let's just give him a 7 out of 10. Let's say it's 7 out of 10 hype. Not a 10 out of 10 hype. And it's a different kind of 7 out of 10. You know? Not left his chair. Not that any of the things that I've already mentioned.
Boy, I swear to God. Come on, please. Oh, shit!
Look on your face.
The truth about Asmongold, Zach Ver, is that I'm conflicted. I know that Asmongold is a video gamer. And here's the reality. I can't prove it to you. But I have a feeling. And listen, is that the most hyperbolic thing I've ever said? Because why wouldn't you say that about MTashed? Or why wouldn't you say that about Tectone? And to be fair, listen, to some extent, they're probably a gamer as well. Okay? But I'm not sure if Tectone and MTashed are willing to sacrifice their entire existence, and nor should they. Okay, and I know this is a bit hardcore. Their entire like health, okay, or well-being for a video game. I don't think you should have to go to that extreme to be a video gamer. So sure, Tectone and MTashed are video gamers. But I know Asmongold is. Whether that's because of addiction, whether that's because of lifestyle, whether that's because of environmental, I don't know. But I do connect with Asmongold. I've always related to Asmongold. His story is my story in many ways. And so I'm a bit biased. That's the truth. And I can't talk about Asmongold without my bias. So unfortunately for Tectone and MTashed, I'm a little bit nicer on Asmongold. But as far as Wuthering Waves is concerned, has not streamed the game has not streamed the game until yesterday, when he chose to stream and highlight the game. He spent on the game all the things that I've been asking for content creators to do. When he pulled on the gacha, he wasn't overly hype or expressive so that it wasn't going to elicit, all this like fervor that existed in Tectone's video. As far as I know, this is not sponsored, but like I said, any of the other areas within, his companies, they could all get money from, Kuro Games or some other kind of affiliates that were connected or have some loose connections with gacha or whatever else the case is, right? And then just to end the video for the last disclaimer here, I don't know what's rigged and what isn't rigged. These are just my observations. Clearly, if I had to push come to shove and say unequivocally, no, there is no chance that it's rigged, that all the probabilities from all accounts are the same, and that content creators are not particularly favorable. But the truth is, Asmongold is a video gamer. My name is Fliziga. If you like this content, like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.